What's up, guys? Lions F and G here, bringing you patch notes for Borderlands 4 that just came out today. Currently, biggest thing right here, the additional changes added auto clearing of Borderlands 4 stealth shaders on version update, which means you don't have to manually clear your shader cache anymore, which is a big plus. We have character balance changes for Harlow, which adjusts her 0-point stasis slam damage and her immune damage by 30% and 14.7%. Rafa got a 10% increased damage to Apophis Lance. Raiju damage now scales 12% per second, up from 10%. Basilisk damage increased by 15%. Basilisk hazard damage increased by 25%. And Gorgon damage increased by 17%. So that's a huge buff for Apophis Lance. I don't know how to pronounce these words, so I'm not even going to say it. But critical hit damage increased from 8% from 7% per point. Bonus shock damage increased from 8% from 7% per point. Per my last, double damage chance increased from 6% from 5% per point. Pretty much all of this is just going to be extremely good for his melee build, since they still haven't fixed Groundbreaker. For Vex, we have phase explosion damage increase, Eldritch Blast damage increase, energy vampire damage increase. I have no idea what that is. Heart piercer damage increase, desecration, hazard damage increase, desecration airborne burst damage increase, geist wave damage increase. Her passives in the Vexclation tree. Radiant Attunement now deals 7% splash damage, up from 6% per point. Dreadlight hazard damage increased by 100%. Ars Arcana now increases skill damage from 9% from 8% per point. Now, I don't know if these trouble buffs are going to make trouble good, because I know its AI pathing is still kind of doo-doo dog water. But Trouble's health increased by 10%. Trouble's damage increased by 21.9%. Augments Here Comes Trouble, so the violent outburst damage increased by 12.5%. Vorpal Fang damage increased by 34%. And the Capstone's Here Comes Trouble. Trouble Bubble damage increased by 33%. And then the passives, Blood is Magic now increases action skill damage by 8% from 7% per point. Claw and Bang now increases melee damage by 8% from 6% per point. And in the passives, the fourth seal, Fell Inscription's melee damage increased to 7% from 6% per point. Currents now increases melee damage by 0.2% per stack from 0.16% per point. The Harspec's Phase Dagger damage increased by 11.7%. I stopped there because I was trying to say this word without saying something else. Now, the big thing, aim-on patches. There's a lot of them. We have buffs to his Scourge, his Vengeance, literally everything. It's so much to read off. I'm just going to link the rest of this in the description for y'all to go and look yourself, but there is a lot. Or you can pause the video at any moment. Now, for the weekly activities, Moxie's Big Encore is going to be the Driller Hole right here. I don't know exactly what weapons drop from here. I think maybe the GMR's one. I don't really know. We have the Maurice Black Market all the way down here to Idolator's Noose. It is going to be near the water up in this building. You just walk up this. If I can walk up the stairs properly. Walk up the stairs, walk in. It's going to be right here. Inventory is going to be different for everyone. But I have 4 heavy ordnance and 4 hellfires. I'm just going to grab a hellfire. And the wildcard mission modifiers are going to be Tricky, Deflector, and Cold-Hearted with a guaranteed legendary assault rifle. If you know what the assault rifle is, let me know in the comments. You can always farm it out for your god roll if you need it. And that would be it for the video.